Oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Rice on One. My name's Mikey.
I'm Jay Wang.
And I'm Dennis.
Yeah.
All right. In case people are only listening to the audio, we're not doing anything suspicious.
Yeah.
As you probably can see, if you're watching, we're talking about raving.
If you didn't know.
If you didn't know.
If you didn't know. If you didn't know.
Sorry, I would love to put the music on, but I've got too many copyright issues with our video, so I can't.
You know, just then, John has been a little bit under the weather today, so that point was just saving his life.
Oh man, I was like, I can breathe.
Oh, this one has been a long time coming.
I'm gonna take this off.
I
Can't see.
couldn't see anything. As we mentioned in like the first few episodes, one of our biggest connection points was raving. Now, we've got about a month left until we go to America to hit EDC. So we thought this would be the proper timing to bring out an episode about raving.
Yeah.
That's right.
So how about we start off with, how did we get into raving? Because we did it before it was cool.
Nah, I think I was a bit late. I reckon.
Yeah.
I was a bit
You were
late.
late. He was.
Don't
Let me
worry.
tell you how late I was.
Okay.
No, you go first. You go first.
I think maybe I was 27, maybe.
Yep, so a few years ago.
Like no, because I think around maybe 25, 26, because a few of my friends love, they were into the hard style, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't crazy. But I always kind of have an interest in these festivals. Because back when Ziz, you remember Ziz days?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ziz days.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, oh man. And
The Ziz buzz.
yeah, so I knew a bit about it as well, and I was like, man, I always want to go to Tomorrowland. Like, that was like one of the things that Tomorrowland was quite big at the time. Like, man, I would love to go to a festival like this. So I never really knew much people that, you know, into raving or into that kind of stuff. And then I think, I've met a few friends that, you know, really into hardstyle. Then eventually, got trans into, oh wow, I actually really like this. Because I started pretty mellow first, like a bit of trance. Because I love the vocals.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I
right.
love the vocals and a good beat. Like that was amazing. You know what I mean? And over the years, it just got harder, like more raw. You know what I mean? Like now I'm just loving. Like,
Now you're just like ambulance music.
Yeah. So, but I think I started me around 27. I think around there. So that was good.
That's pretty late.
Yeah. Well,
But let me tell you, I was a late bloomer, essentially. I was definitely a late bloomer. I think I spent my 20 years just working and whatnot, so
And
I didn't
clubbing.
really live. Well, yeah, it's a separate issue here.
Okay.
That's not raving here, right? We'll have another episode about that, right?
I saw.
Anyways, I started around 30.
Yeah. Right.
At 30, pretty much. So, you know, when you're established, you know, most people would be having kids and getting married. There I was, beginning my raving journey. Interesting enough, I think, you know, at the moment, it's just a lot of it is your, you know, hard style. Again, just like Mikey, just got a bit harder and harder. Because I was R&B boy for like a good decade and a half, you know.
The very polar opposite of what hard style represents.
Interestingly enough, when I was about 17, 18, just as high school, or maybe even like, 16, before that, there was a stage in my school back in Sydney. I went R&B, but we went to these house parties and actually started playing Headhunters.
Sydney was very
big.
ahead.
It was getting big then. We're talking about like 20 years ago now,
Yeah.
almost. Or maybe 15. Sorry.
15.
so but I did forget because I was into a bit of hardstyle during the Melbourne Shuffle days in high school.
The Showtech days.
Yeah, Showtech days. Yeah, so it was already kind of imprinted in my head too for the longest time, but I just never able to.
Yeah.
Like you recognize it,
Yeah, you
but
recognize
you don't even know it was hardstyle then.
Yeah.
I just thought it was noise, to be honest. 'Cause to be fair, I think back then, hardstyle was a little bit different as well. Like there wasn't as much lead up and drops and you know different tempos. I think it was just literally doof 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 doof.
I think depending on the DJ.
I think it depended
Maybe,
on the jam.
maybe.
Yeah,
I just remember hearing it back then.
Yeah.
And this is a long time ago, so I probably don't remember properly. But it was a bit different than what it is now, for sure. Like it's the music itself has grown a lot too.
A lot more genres.
A lot more genres, yeah.
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 I started pretty late as well, not as late, but I didn't really get into it like till kind of last year, post uni. So I was like 25-ish, 26.
Yep.
I went to a lot of music festivals, but I went to like FOMO, like Listen Now, like those ones. So it wasn't really like EDM festivals. It was just more like they had artists come out. But then I got introduced to it. In the beginning, I hated it. Absolutely hated the guts of it. I was like, what? How is this music? So I went from like karaoke, love song boy. Like I would go to karaoke and you need to sing songs. I'm like, this has no lyric. It's just like rank and it's just like hurts my ears. But then as I started to listen while I was training, I was like, there's something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
It's tickling a different part of me. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And I started to listen more. Then I went, because I'm originally from Sydney too. All my Sydney friends started getting into raving. So they're like, oh, you want to come fly down? And then it just rabbit hole. I feel like the later you start, the harder you go. Like you just go on like every event, everything you can do, everything that's associated with it. Every time they come up or the DJ's up, you're like, I'm gonna go. So I had that like 5-6 years of just like flying every month, recovering from that last event, going to the next event. But I started with trance as well. But I did have when I was younger, I did have like a big house music part of me. Okay. So I love Zed. I had my whole Zed, the Alesso. I had that era. And I feel like that was different. I feel like there was much more like vocals, a lot more like feels in those songs. Yeah.
That's what I love the most at the time.
And then it just became raw to the point where like Anger Fist is fisting me. Like that's how bad
Just,
it became.
Like straight up filthy.
Full straight athlete. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where that was my journey with raving. I still love it. Obviously we're not going as hard anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think a big part of me, the reason why I didn't rave in the beginning of this year is because I had EDC coming up.
Yeah. Because I remember one year, actually probably a couple of years, man, we were going every event.
Man,
it was 2 years ago.
We were just flying every month, going to every event there was interstate, and then even just local events, we were still going to. I was like, man, I think that whole year I was just like, maybe a year and a half or something. It was just like, I'm good. Like now I'm just like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
I think because some of us, me and Dom and a few others, that's when we got into it.
Yeah.
So we obviously needed people to
come
show us the way.
Makes sense now.
And then you were the daddy of the group.
The supervisor. We call Mikey the supervisor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense.
Give us guidance.
There'll always be someone new in the group that is really like hyped up. Like for example, shout out to Alex. I'm like, it's Alex right now.
Yeah,
like,
he's a late bloomer.
So then we've got to
make
pass
sense.
on the rituals.
Yeah, because I was going with my other group for a while, and then and then when Johnny all joined them, so we still went hard again. So I was going hard, and we're still fucking continue for a while. Yeah.
And then we have the retirees. They'll retire out, and then a new one will
trying to retire.
Yeah, and then trying to retire.
them back in.
Yeah, me.
But just one more event.
All right.
How good was my convincing skills for you?
Which event?
For every event.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, nah.
This guy's like, no, I'm not going.
I think I just got poi in my eye.
Oh, no. Fuck. You don't put it in your eye, you put it in your nose, bro.
No, I think I rubbed it.
Like, it's not helping.
Yeah, guys. Rule number 1: don't pour in your eye.
Yep, don't do that.
I'm sorry, say it, come again?
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Lucky
actually like
worse.
that's like real spicy right now. Anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, look, now raving has become very popular, especially in the Australian-born Asian community or the American-born. I reckon the Asian community in general.
Yeah.
It's become like a really, really big thing. Now, I was reading or watching someone's podcast. I don't remember who you guys are, but shout out to them. And they were talking about how it has something to do with the fact that we never get to express ourselves. It was a whole suppression theory, right? So as Asians, when we're younger, we're told, don't do drugs, don't drink, don't party. Like we get don't dress revealing. Like, we get a lot of this stigma around us. So when we go into a rave, we get to dress however we want. No one judges us. We get to dance however we want. And we get to just do some things that all our Asian beliefs go against. If you really think about a rave, it's what every Asian family is scared of. You know, there's substances, alcohol, outfits that don't make sense, like one string to cover a body line, you know, loud music, carnage, you know, just all the 7 deadly sins are in one rave.
Got to mention there's a lot of red flags too.
And a lot of red flags, right?
And green though, there's some green.
Yeah.
Some green.
Some green, some green. So apparently that's why when Asians like found this outlet, it became such a big thing for us. It's because we got to actually express who we are in a rave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Agree. I think I just want to add to that is I think the music also makes us feel a certain way where we're actually feeling something.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like the music itself is so, you know, euphoric and, you know, there's a bit of G up as well. Like,
Yep.
depending on which, you know, which genre,
Genre
and
you
whatnot,
go.
But I think it just brings out something that we've been longing to feel for so long.
like the door opens up. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, you have your like euphoric type of music where the lyrics just hit you hard. Like, you know, you have Millennium, you have all the melodic dubstep songs. Sometimes like Gareth hits you really hard, you know?
Yeah, it just hits the feels.
Yeah, and it kind of gives you the whole like unity. You know, when you're there, everyone feels like family.
Yeah.
I still remember my first rave.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Knockout.
Damn, you went.
Yeah, Knockout
Started
Indoor.
strong.
I'm pretty sure it was Knockout. It was still indoor.
Oh yeah, Knockout Circus, I think it was called. Back
Yeah,
then.
yeah. So back when, like, I think before the whole outdoor thing,
it was
I'm pretty sure it was Knockout. And then, yeah, I still remember staying there my first time and just like you have all these feelings. I'm just like feeling so good. And then I remember just looking at the stage and I'm like looking at time. I'm like, man, I don't want this to end.
No,
That
feeling.
feeling, that first feeling ever, I still remember to this day because I'm just like, damn, this is sick. Like, you know what I mean? Because for so long, like you know, I always wanted to experience these kind of like festivals. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You see it like on like in high school. I mean, for me, as high school, it's like, whoa, you know, like Tomorrowland. All this. I'm like, damn, this is pretty cool, man. You know, and watching Ziz fucking Muzz and shit, like this is pretty cool. So I never really got into the whole. Well, I never had a chance to go to the. This is like
DEF CON.
No, DEF CON.
Yeah.
Or what's the
Stereosonic.
Stereosonic. So I never
Stereosonic,
really
yeah.
went to those because
The OG
like I
one,
didn't
yeah.
know who to go with. Like I didn't know much.
Yeah, it's daunting to go by.
Yeah. So I remember I still like, oh man, it'd be cool to check it out when I was younger, but just didn't know the connections or who to go
Yeah.
with. And that's when I eventually got into like hardstyle, like meeting friends and like, let's go. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I want to experience it. And yeah, that first experience, it was amazing. To this day, I still remember.
You can never forget.
I cannot forget it.
Yeah.
I cannot forget it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was maybe this Knockout because one of the
It was the indoor one.
yeah, it was the
before
indoor.
we moved outdoors.
Yeah, before we moved out. Yeah.
You were there?
No, I actually got into hardstyle later. So I started with all the like transmission and all those ones. But speaking of which, now you know, after like 6 hours of being there, you look at the time and like, this should be ending about now.
Yeah, something like whoa, fuck.
Yeah, like-
because, you know, I love the thing that I love about indoor because you can't see the outside.
the outside, yeah.
But I still remember like, man, this is gone for like 6 hours. And you look outside, it's still sunlight out there. Like, what the fuck? Like,
But you know, raving as we've hit our 30s is a little bit different. You know,
Yeah.
like our backs start hurt,
Yeah.
our legs start hurt.
Yeah.
I think we need a petition for a 30+ section.
have like an area.
That just
Yeah.
makes us feel older though.
I know, but you know, would you rather have a nice area to sit with cool
Any
down
machine
aircon?
for us to stretch and like
Yeah, like, you know, like a nice little
Oh.
sit down area, like, you know, or maybe like a nice little like, you know, foam rollers and just, or
some recovery
Theragun
section.
recovery section.
Theragun.
Or like if you show your license and you're plus 30, let us bring those camping chairs. Just like, you know,
yeah.
give us some sort of, you know, we're really trying here. We're not 20 anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really. It's when you're staying there for so long, everything just started hurting me.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny because actually it just made me remember. I think one of the biggest tellers was one of our mates, Andrew.
Yeah. He's
Every
back.
time, he's always the first one to like do one of these. He'll just like start stretching his legs.
Like
And
4
he's
hours in.
Yeah, like no, but he, yeah, probably less than that. And he just starts stretching, and you're just like, oh, you're tired now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still jumping around.
Yeah. So a few times I'm just like, me and Andrew's looking at each other like, ready to go? I'm like, yeah, my back hurts.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And he starts doing the Asian squat.
Yeah. That one's a big one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one year I was trying to bring some like it's the deep heat
The DP, yeah.
cream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, man, my back hurts, man. Like, you know,
I need this.
I need this. You know what I mean? So funny thing is, because my friend had the VIP pass.
Yeah.
So it was Terry. I had a VIP pass. So Terry, I'm like, oh Terry, because they usually, if you guys know that in VIP they don't usually check.
Yeah.
And then
They're
so
a little more lenient.
Yeah, they're really lenient. So I was like, hey Terry, can you like bring my DP heat
in?
in? And he's like, yeah. So he brought it in, or he tried to bring it in. The security stopped and he saw that, and he's like, no, you can't bring that in. He's like. He said he didn't know what to do, so he had to throw it out. And then when I saw Terry inside, Terry's like, "Oh no, they threw it out." I'm like, "Bro, you tell me it's for my back. I need it, man, because like after a certain hour, back fucking
I
started
thought he'd be
aching."
able to talk his way out of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Knowing Terry, right?
Right? But yeah, so yeah, they threw it out. I was so sad, man. I was like, "Bro, I need that, man. My back hurts like after 4 or 5 hours."
Because obviously, look, for people who have not been to raves, they do a very thorough bag check for like weapons, illegal substances, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any funny interactions with security, or seen any funny interactions for like confiscated items or things that I've seen a few. Funny things that go on.
I think I still remember this one. Actually, you just remind me. So you know the poise.
Yeah.
Is it the poise?
Poise.
Yeah. So I think there's one event. I'm pretty sure.
No, all events don't let you take in inhalers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And I still
Vicks.
remember, Vic. So I usually wear a lifeguard with a hat. So I still remember. I still remember, because I usually always put 1 point in my hat and then 1 point in the bag, like hidden away somewhere. And then I'm pretty sure, I remember I went in and this chick like checked my bag. And then I can't remember. I think it was in my hat. Or was it? I'm pretty sure she checked my bag and she saw it. And then I was like, "Oh, sure, I'm checking it out." And she's like, "Oh, but the other pocket." And then she opened it. She saw the poi, and she's like, "Oh, there it is." I was like, you got me. You got me. Oh, as a joke. And we were just supposed to like banter each other. You got me. I gave it to her. And after I walked past her and like went through, and I grabbed my hat, and then my other poi in my hat. Sucker. Got a spare. Yeah, always have spares around. Like, it was so funny. Like, I remember just telling the group, everyone started cracking up laughing because this is the way she looked at me. She's like, I was like, I got you.
I thought that story was going to lead to her like letting him go or something.
Yeah, no, I thought you were going to give her your number or something.
I was like, you got me. Here's my number. Yeah, but no, I think that was a pretty funny experience.
Yeah,
with the chick.
there are some funny things that go on because it's really well lit in there. So I'm just watching the things that happen in front of me. Any funny stories to you?
I think one time we had, as usual, we have a pretty big group on
Yes.
the go, and we were just dancing around and listening to music and whatnot. And I think I had a vape.
Yep.
This big ass dude comes around out of nowhere. He's like, and I was like, "Oh man, this guy just wants a vape." And I was like, "Yeah, sweet," because I couldn't see. Like it's so dark in
You
there.
didn't know he was
right?
a security guy, yeah.
You just ruined the story, but
Sorry,
yeah, it's a security guy.
Yeah.
So I handed it to him, thinking like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna have a puff and give it back." He just walks off, and I'm like,
Oh,
he just walks off,
really?
I'm like, "Oh, that's a security guard," because he didn't dress like one.
Oh.
I just thought it was a random.
But also, why would he be like this to you, man? That's so rude. I'd be like, fuck off.
No, he had a bit of a smile. I thought it was pretty friendly.
You thought he was being
Maybe it's just
cheeky.
really dark. I couldn't see it. I don't know. Yeah.
Bro, I had there was actually a really funny thing. So obviously it was her first rave. Like you could tell. Like she was like all dressed up. Like lots of effort put in. But she obviously didn't look like she was familiar with the scene because when she went up, she had like these really expensive makeup. It was like Chanel and all this stuff. And she had like a few things in there. So she was obviously there for the photos. She really wasn't there for the actual event. And as she's like putting them down, the security guard's like, nah, these are all liquid bottles and these are all like open. Like you cannot bring any of these in. She's like what? She's like, why not? It's just for my makeup, etc. And this is just like gone off. Like this chick's gone off and the security guard's like, no. And when we chucked them out, the girls that were in our group, they're like, "Oh my god, that's like $1,000 worth of makeup just gone."
Wow.
And I was just like, "Bro, that is just not okay." And then I go up to the desk and I'm putting my stuff out. So usually they don't let you have outside food. And I had like 3 protein bars because I was in comp. I was like, "Dude, I have 8 hours of not eating. I will die. I will legitimately die."
Please let me take it in.
"Bro, you can't take these." And I'm like, "It's unopened," and I need this. I really need this, man. It's like, it's a medical emergency. He's like, bro, I can't let you do it. So I was just like, screw this. I just sat to the side, opened all three. I'm like, they're like 3 protein bars. I was like, I just walked in. He's like, I'm sorry I had to make you do that, but I can't.
Wow.
Damn, we full as.
I was dry as, man.
Pretty disgusting.
And it was like the really thick Musashi ones.
Oh,
like, I was
my God.
chalky?
yeah.
Dude, your tongue would have been like so like red after that.
It was here.
Yeah.
Like, I could feel the blocks of like, and I was like, at least I'm not catabolic. So,
Yeah, damn.
so yeah, sacrifices had to be made.
Unfortunately, at least you didn't lose $1,000 in makeup. So
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Like the brands. I don't know brands, but I knew those brands.
Yeah, right.
Like yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for her, but like, yeah, these
so
days.
kind of like common sense. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but come on, like,
No offense to your friend, but
it wasn't my friend. It was just some random
well,
chicken.
that was dumb.
Yeah, that was dumb, man.
But yeah, I feel like these days the culture or like the raving is just all IG, like, you know what I mean? Especially now,
Let's
like
talk about
all the kids just go there just because it's popular.
Yeah.
Right now, and I'm like, are you enjoying the music? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I feel sometimes. Because for us now, like, man, I just love just cranking it on at home and just like, listening to it. Yeah, just listening to it because we actually enjoy the music. But I feel like these kids now are just going there just for the gram, for the IG,
clout.
for the clout. Like, oh, it's popular, we're all going.
Is it too mainstream?
It's way too mainstream.
Is it
It's like
now
Knockout,
too-
overrated.
Ooh, yeah.
Talking about
Sorry.
events now.
We're talking about events now,
Oh, yeah, overrated event, man.
Knockout is literally an influencer cesspool. I'm telling you right now.
Like after the last, I can't remember what, a couple of years ago when the last one, I was like, man, this is pretty shit, man. Like, it's not that good. It's the best. Is this DJ, this DJ. I'm like, man, we see these shows all the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's all
Funnily
right.
enough, the year that we didn't go, apparently was really good.
Yeah, that was actually really
Yeah,
nice.
is it?
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, but
I
it's
agree,
always
I
like
agree.
that.
Yeah, it's
Never
always
go
like
to the one you don't go is the best one.
Yeah, it's always like that. But like, no, I find it just.
We've gone to some better
Yeah.
events.
Yeah, we're he's better.
It is
events.
getting annoying when you know that they're not there for the music,
Yeah.
and like the amount of people that are now sitting outside, you know, versus like actually enjoying the music, or the amount of like photos that are being taken, like just every bloody second, is getting pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I gotta say, especially because in Australia the hardstyle scene is big. And that's where you know you're gonna get a lot of followers, you're gonna get a lot of clout. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's getting a little bit annoying because you never see that epic.
No.
Oh.
Nah,
No, yeah.
never see that Midnight Mafia. Nah, it's always Knockout.
Yeah.
You know, all the bigger named ones.
Yeah, it's always Knockout. I think Knockout's way.
I think
overrated.
Knockout is-
Like, it's so good. But yeah, I think. Well, what's your top rave or a festival in
favorite?
Australia? Yeah, favorite. I would say definitely Epic.
Epic as well.
Epic.
I think Epic.
I think we
was
just
good.
had a really good time.
It's a really
there.
good too.
Yeah, the first year we went, we were just like, whoa,
We
like,
thought it was really good.
yeah, we just had the best fucking time.
yeah.
Yeah, this is before Dennis came into the group.
That was the one year
Yeah.
one that I didn't miss.
Yeah, it was so fucking good. Like, because all of us came with no expectation. I still remember trying to convince the group, like, guys, let's go. And
Because
then
Epic is a bit more
raw, yeah.
It's harder.
heavier.
It's much harder.
real
you know.
raw, yeah. And then the group was like, oh, okay. So there's only a few of us. I think it was like 8 of us that went or something like that.
Yeah.
And man, we had the best time.
so good.
Best fucking time.
good.
And then that's why the year after, like, let's go. We had to go.
The second year after that, they upped the production.
production.
Like crazy.
Oh
We were
my
like,
god.
And we're like, that was probably one of the best productions.
Yeah.
to
100%. To this day, I think it's the best production.
The floating screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the laser was so good, man. Like, man, Knockout was just trash. Like, I don't know. It was like there's no production in Knockout. Like, it's just
the fireworks.
it's just a stage.
And the fireworks.
to me, it's just like, oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? While fucking Epic, man, lasers fucking
That raping your eyes.
raping your eyes.
raping your
Really
eyes.
was.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
That was the best.
It was good.
A surprisingly really good one for me last year, from my memory, was is it Hyperdome?
Hyperdome. I was going to say that next.
but
That was
really
a
good.
pleasant surprise. Like
I think the setup was nice in a dome, and like
Yeah.
there was lasers from every single.
it's like
angle.
boiler room kind of setup.
true.
Yeah.
And it was just really good. Like, because usually when I go to a trans event, I get really bored. I'm not gonna lie. I go purely because our friends want to go.
Yeah.
And she really likes trans.
Yeah.
But this one, surprisingly, a lot of the trans people didn't like.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot harder,
harder, for
than a usual trans event. So that one was a really pleasant surprise. I'm actually like kind of looking forward to, I think they are doing another one. But yeah, I'm like, I mean, last year I had like a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
So because it's right after EDC.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm probably going to be pressed. So
Fly straight.
just like fly straight Hyperdome and do another one. But yeah, Hyperdome was a really big surprise for me.
Yeah, I didn't go hyper on that one. That was last year. Was taking a step back.
It's pretty up there. I would
Yeah, I
put
was
it.
taking a step
Maybe,
back.
I would put it up.
maybe close to Epic.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because it was
I
an
think-
unexpected one.
Yeah. Because I think it was the first one, right?
It was the first one,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause-
So not many expectations.
Yeah.
But they did have a pretty good line. Like Gareth was coming back, Baby
Yeah.
Mickey was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think another one for me I really fucking enjoy, and the production was meh, but the music was absolute banging. Was Midnight Mafia.
Oh, Midnight Mafia is always a fun time. I feel like Midnight Mafia is always a fun time.
Yeah, like the guy, the impression was like whatever, but man, the music was so good throughout the whole
Is it
event.
the one we went to?
Yeah, it was the one we went to. The one with the guys with
I
the.
didn't really enjoy it.
You didn't remember? Man, that was so good. Now you're putting it back because I'm like putting it back on like YouTube, just listening to it. I'm like, man, it's such a good event.
So many sets that we've played on boys' nights.
Yeah, there's a lot of sets that we played that one. That was really good.
Actually, good question. DJs that will guarantee you a good time. Like when you see their name or on the set, it doesn't have to be at an event, but just like, yeah, I know they come a lot, but I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah. I think a really obvious one is Daddy Style.
Yeah.
Darren Styles.
Darren
Yeah,
Styles.
yeah.
Don't actually look up Daddy Style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's support my boy Marlo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mishy, this one's for you.
Yeah, Marlo. Always good time.
Always a good time.
Always a good
Good time. 100%.
I think Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our
hands down
team
one of our
favorites.
favorites. Yeah. Yeah. Just goes very hard, and you just guaranteed to have a good time.
This is guaranteed a good
Yeah.
time. And I feel like for fun vibes, I think Ruler never kind of misses. Ruler or Sick Mode?
Mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had a great time, didn't you?
Sick man. Yeah, Sick man was good.
Do you remember it?
Oh, I remember everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should now touch off on, EDC. Like that's our big event coming up, right?
Yes.
EDC,
Yeah,
EDC. So who are we looking forward to at EDC?
Man, to be honest, like I haven't been that busy. I haven't looked at the lineup as much.
Really?
Yeah, I've been that busy. I haven't looked at the lineup. I'm excited to go because we, for you guys that know, we went EDC 2 years ago.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 2 years ago actually. Yeah, and we had a great time with the whole group. So we just like, let's go again. And for me as well, this is my last one. Yeah, as
If
well.
you guys spot Mikey at an event after EDC, call him out, please.
Yeah.
Call me
him
out. I have to call me out because
That guy said this like every
Every
Sunday.
time.
I have not been.
I'm retired.
I'm tired.
I have not been like better than any events last year. Nothing. I only went one last year. So you can't remember why if I went or not.
Man, I can't remember anything.
I don't remember much,
Yeah,
man.
even this year, nothing. Like I don't know, I'm a bit like over as
I
well.
saw you at one last year.
Yeah, there was definitely.
Yeah, no, there was. I think it was the Ultra at the start of the
Oh
year.
yeah, I went Ultra.
That was pretty much it.
Did we go to Ultra? Oh, Gold Coast.
Oh,
Gold
Coast, yeah.
That was surprisingly a fun time. I had fun.
My artist
Yep.
is.
Hey!
For those guys can't see, it's Elenium. Sorry, I got a fan. I'm really proud of that. But it's Elenium always delivers.
Yep.
Yep,
I think he
100%.
came. Was it last year or the year before?
Year before, November.
And that was a great time.
Honestly, that was one of my top events of the year.
That was exactly.
Oh, that one, right? The one
Yeah,
that
At Fortitude.
yeah, that was so good.
That was so good.
That was so good.
I think it was with Said the Sky.
Yes.
And they had like the band.
The band, yeah, the whole live band
Yeah.
thing.
Annika Wells was
Yeah.
playing
that
too.
killed
worked
it.
so well.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Much better live.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking up the list, but
Who you got?
so Millennium back to back with Slander is gonna be
Yeah.
the
That's gonna be
highlight of the
so
trip.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John Summit,
John Summit's
Yeah,
playing
John
as well.
Summit.
I think John Summit's playing with Dom
Dom
Dom Dollar, got to represent us, us Aussie. Dom
Those two
Dollar.
combination, like they're killing it right now.
They're killing right
Like,
now.
It is taking over the internet.
The mullets are everywhere, and the mows are everywhere. I remember somebody like typing it up. I think Knock 2. No, Ariel Grime is playing.
so I was just about to say.
There you go. Yep.
So for those that don't know, bit of a trap fan as well.
Bit of a trap fan.
Ariel Grime, we missed him last. We thought he would play 2 years ago because we thought he plays at every EDC, but
Yeah.
been looking forward to this moment because I've actually never seen him live. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm really keen.
I think Excision's playing too.
Oh, he will deliver.
Yeah.
I saw him 2 years ago at EDC.
Yep.
One of the best sets. Like, get ready to get irate.
There you go. Somebody typed it out for us. We obviously have a really big chat on this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through some of that we would probably really like. At the moment, Ben Nicky's playing again.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
I actually really like Black Tiger Sex Machine.
Excuse
Have
me.
you guys heard of these guys?
Come again?
What?
Black Tiger Sex Machine.
I have never
Look it
heard of
up. I know the name is off-putting, but trust me, it's actually like really good. Not even
It
joking.
sounds good.
Yeah, it
I'm
sounds really good.
It sounds real sus, right? But I saw it. But yep. So Dom Doll's playing, Dual Damage, Excision's playing as well. We're obviously going to try to stay away from a lot of hardstyle.
This year, I'm staying.
So,
I'm not
what
going
happened?
Wasteland.
Yeah.
What happened?
So so 2 years ago, man, I swear to God, at least 70% or 80% of the time, our group was just at Wasteland. And if you guys don't know, Wasteland is just a hardstyle stage, and there's like 20 out of the fucking stages.
One of the smaller stages.
Yeah, one of the smaller stages, and there's 20 other stages that we barely explore. But we did explore a couple. Like one day, went like a few places, but everyone just keeps migrating back to Wasteland. And I just so annoyed because I think up to the second day or third day, I'm like, can we go somewhere else? Because I'm just so over hardstyle at that time.
Yeah.
It's just because it's so repetitive every time. So I'm just like, man.
You've come all the way to America.
Yeah, go to America. I'm only going hardstyle. Fuck this. Like now, this year, like I already told Johnny, I'm like, let's go explore more.
Yeah.
And I want to stay at the other stages and like chat to, like, make new friends or connect with people.
More side quests.
Yeah, more side quests.
More
So I'm
side
saying,
quests.
yes. Yeah, it was good at Wasteland. I don't mind going one or two artists, but I want to.
I think we overdid it.
We overdid it,
Yeah.
and like even like the main stage, I'm not a fan of the main stage. Like I prefer like Cosmic Mellow or what's that big one? Is it
Kinetic Field?
Kinetic Field? No, the Kinetic Field. That's the main
That's
one.
the main one. Cosmic Meadow, and then
Yeah, Cosmic Mellow is the one with the bleachers.
Circuit Grounds.
Circuit Grounds,
Grounds
there's
good.
so many good stages out there,
Many
so I
to
want to
go
spend more
to.
time.
So if any of you guys are watching from America, say hi to us.
yeah.
Come meet up with us.
Yeah.
Come meet up with us. We're hopefully going to pull out some content from there. So
Yes, so
look
we'll go
forward
try
to that
film.
episode.
Yes, we'll go try film that as well.
Yeah.
But I believe Dance's first time at EDC.
It is.
Yes.
I am very excited because I did go to Ultra Miami last year, and I've noticed some really big differences between Australian rave scene and the American rave scene.
Oh my god.
True.
Really different, you know?
Yeah,
So
so
different.
different.
So-
So different.
Some key factors for me was obviously it's 3 days and it's not just one 6-hour event, which is really good.
You know when they used to do that? For Stereosonic, it was 3 days.
Yeah, seriously. And DEF CON
And
was
then
like 3 days.
3
too.
days, yeah. And I think maybe it was just too much.
I think the government has a lot of restrictions.
There
A
is.
lot of
yeah.
restrictions.
So much more strict here.
I think it was like a lot of like OD.
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Obviously the scale, the size of the events and the stages is just like you think knockout's big? Nah. You're getting your steps in when you're over there.
Oh,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
massive, man.
And then lots of people. You
Yeah.
know, the people are different. They're very
Let's talk about how it is when you're actually on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Like in terms of how it feels here compared to over there. Because I feel like in Australia it feels quite. You're just in your own group. It's a bit clicky.
it's clicky.
It's clicky, right? Whereas America, you can talk to anyone. and
Anyone,
everyone.
man. Everyone just walks past you and be like, "Oh my god, I love your outfit!" Like,
Yeah.
like it's just like, or someone just come and talk to us.
Yeah.
Like I got so many random followers because they're like, "Oh, yo, like nice outfit, man," and then they start chatting to you. Like, yeah, EDC was so much fun. Like when you're in a big group, like I noticed in big groups, like a lot of people won't come up.
Yeah.
But when you
It's
like,
intimidating.
It's very intimidating, and I get it because I remember looking over, and like, man, some pretty cute girls, but I'm like. Damn, like they're with these other guys too, and I'm just like, oh, maybe the boyfriend, so I won't go over, and I feel weird going over. But then it's funny enough because all our friends, the girls staying next to us, the other guys probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
They're like, who's who?
We're like,
Yeah, 'cause
we want to get rid of these.
yeah, we want to get rid of
Let's
these bitches.
swap.
Like, yeah, can we get rid of our girls?
Yeah.
Like, have new girls. Like,
We should ask the question.
We should take a totem poll. It's like, do you want to swap?
yeah,
Exchange.
Exchange.
people in your group. Yeah, because all our girls are single.
Yeah.
and we're like,
And all the boys are single.
Yeah, all the boys are single. But we're just like, yo, you go talk to, but it's just so funny. So this time we're just like, nah, let's go out and just talk
Yeah.
to more
And then
people.
there was Mishy trying to find reception, call me. I was just like, thank you.
Dude, no, she has reception the whole time, man. At EDC. I don't know how.
No.
Yeah, it was her.
Nah,
to
she apparently found like little spots
Yeah.
where it would happen, and apparently they were like on heels. Like she would go on like a really high heel somewhere.
Oh
and it
my
would
god.
work.
Yeah, I'm definitely gotta change my sim when I get over there because I use my still use my Vodafone sim. It's just like
Nah.
so shit.
Nah. I think I changed mine as well,
That's
but
with eSIM.
everyone, a lot of people, most people, I think 90% of our group didn't have reception, except for some odd reason, me and our friend Kerry always be able to connect. It was just us two that we can't connect with anyone else,
Yeah.
but us two for some reason we could connect, and we're on different phone line as
That's
well.
Oh wow, that's
It was,
crazy.
it was really interesting. Yeah.
We're talking about you know how you were like those cute girls over there.
Yeah.
So there is a culture, if you haven't been in the scene, of rave bay. What is a rave bay?
Bay.
Explain what a rave bay is, and explain what an ABG is at the same time. Might as well go into that.
You want to explain?
Yeah, you want to explain?
Why
Specialist?
asking me?
So a rave bay is kind of like someone you connect with on the day.
Yeah.
At the rave, and it's kind of like a.
Is it a one-off?
It's like a one-off fling at the rave. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a one-night stand. It's more like a one-off fling at the rave. You know?
Yeah.
It's more of like an emotional connection there.
Yeah, like it doesn't mean like you hook up or anything.
Yeah.
Like you just want to cuddle with someone.
Companion.
Yeah, and that's
To
at the
enjoy
rave.
the music with
Oh
the
yeah,
intimate.
Yeah, or shoulder ride. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a hookup. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a nice connection you made
Yeah.
with someone. And if it does go on progress after the
Oh,
rave,
okay.
then that's cool.
That's cool.
I'm sure there's plenty of Rave Bay stories that have become like, you know.
That become like couples or whatnot.
Mm.
So
Technically, is you and Mishi?
no, we went to raves after we were connected.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
okay. Yeah.
So I have a question though.
Should I explain ABG?
Yes, you explain it.
Let me tell you about ABG.
What an ABG.
I'm kidding. ABG stands for
Yep.
Asian Baby Girl.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Yep,
that's
yep.
actually the proper definition for
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
Love ABGs. I'm just gonna say that right. Nah, look, ABGs. There's a certain type of look with ABGs.
Yes, there is some very distinguishing factors.
Yes. You're definitely, like your heavy makeup.
Yeah.
Your eyelashes.
Has to be real big.
real big. That's not the only thing that needs to be real
Luxury
big.
brands.
Luxury
Oh,
brand.
yeah,
Oh,
luxury
yeah,
brands.
yeah.
They dress up really nice.
That's really nice.
Like to the theme of
Quite
the place.
commonly, revealing.
Revealing.
Yeah.
Very
Tight.
tights or, Yep.
Coloured hair.
Coloured
Yeah.
hair.
Like
Yeah,
coloured.
yeah,
Usually they're blonde or they'll do something with their hair. That's
Yep.
very there. Yep.
Generally very sexy to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
To most, I'm sure. Yeah.
There's two types. There'll be the ones who go for more like the fake lips and that kind of type, or you've got the ones who are just like you said,
Yeah.
just naturally put more heavier makeup on.
That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, I am joking. Like, I'm not actually, really going for the ABGs, but it is a very popular look.
Like, a lot of this
Yes.
shit. So my question is, like, let's do it like a would you rather, right? So you have a rave bay, okay? Would you rather a rave bay who's taken a little bit too many supplements, and it's a bit, as we like to call it, too cooked.
Yeah.
They're legless. And they're just vomiting, like, they're just uncontrollable now. Like, you started off really well, and it just went real down it. Or you have a rave bae who needs to go out to the toilet every set, needs to sit down outside every half set. And she's just like, but I don't want to go by myself. I'm scared. Come with me. You go too. Pick your battle, gentlemen.
At first, I was like, I'll take the second because, like, if they go, I'm fine. I'm
No. You need to accompany them. You need to accompany them, man.
Like the first one is like, man, legless, man. I'm just fucking holding her the whole time. Like it's not even fun anymore.
Yeah, but at least you're at the set.
And that's it. Yeah, I think I'll go for the second one. I probably bond with my Ray Bay properly. I don't know. But even if you can standing outside, at least you can still feel the music. And maybe you can dance with her. So, you know what I mean? Rather, I don't want just like holding her. She's just like.
But you don't get to see and feel. But all right, you're going for this. Would rather be outside. What
Yeah.
about you?
Because like, what you want hold a girl like this whole time?
No, but you imagine like Millennium and like Slender's coming out. It's like, bah, bah, and she's like, but I need to go to the toilet like now.
I'd rather fucking die, to be honest. Like, that's just.
Whoa!
I can't enjoy the music either way. Like, I'm not enjoying the experience because I have to get taken away from the boys.
Yeah.
And then the second one, you guys know me.
Yeah.
I move around.
Yeah, you
I
need
need
to
to
move.
release some steam.
Yeah.
I need to dance.
Yeah.
So, but you tell me to look after someone, and like, yeah, might be selfish, but I need to move.
Okay.
I can't stick to one spot. But
Okay.
if I had to choose,
You have to choose. Like you've started committed
this is like
to
one
this
of the most
rave.
stressful questions I've ever heard.
He's actually annoyed. It's not even happening and he's annoyed.
It's funny because like I should probably choose the first one because I'm always the one staying there.
You're always standing
I'm
alone.
always staying, I'm
anyway.
staying there either way. Like, yeah. But I don't know. I think I don't want to just hold someone just like this and just like this.
Can I palm her off to someone else? Like,
No, this is your ABG.
This is your ABG.
Yeah. I mean, you're rave base.
Yeah, you're rave bait.
I'll find another one.
All right. So Jono would just palm her off.
Palm her up. All right, cool.
All right, but then,
Dance, what yours?
Huh?
What are you?
Yeah, you have to answer.
I
What
don't-
you ever like? She's like, babe, let's get toilet, or she just fucking like.
I like knowing me. I would want to be there still. Like I would like use every muscle fiber in my body and just keep her here, or even just put her like over my shoulder and just keep watching the rave. Like I can't miss this.
Yeah.
I'm like I can listen to this music in my car, man. I need to see you guys in real life.
I just saw something really funny. It's like when you said put on the shoulder, I was like, chuck her on your shoulder, right? And she's the one of these, like.
Okay then. Rave Bay, situation number 2. I've got 3 lined up for you.
Oh, wow.
Number
Damn,
2,
I can't do any more of these.
super sweaty, slimy type of Rave Bay.
Yeah, like Jono.
The Rave Bay has some pretty nasty BO coming up.
I think the sweaty.
Sweaty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You'd rather
Yeah.
the slime?
Sweaty,
that's like-
sweaty,
yeah.
sweaty cancels out.
Extra lube. Extra
Yeah.
lube.
Yeah, that's the way. I remember
But,
sweaty.
hey, we had this conversation, Dennis.
Yes.
There's like
types.
sweaty. There's 2 types of sweaty.
There's 2 types of sweaty.
Apparently, can you tell the crowd? Because you told me. Because I was like, I get sweaty. You know?
So our group is a really functional group. We love dancing, we love moving around, and we sweat a lot. So I've now come to terms where when I get in contact with some of our boys, because you know you're feeling and everybody wants to come together when you're all fucking slimy and sweaty. Yeah, I feel there's one type of sweaty where it's sweaty, but it almost feels like, I'm sorry about this, mucus. It's like thick and slimy a bit. Like, do you get what I mean? It's not wet. You can feel like there's a gliding layer over this person. Whereas there's just pouring wet sweaty, where it's just like, oh, sweaty. And it won't stick to your hand. The other one kind of feels like cum, not gonna lie.
Like you can walk away and be like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm okay.
But this one, you're like, get off me right now.
Like you're like stuck to him. Like,
I can't get off. It's like, stop touching me. There is 2 types of sweating.
That is gross. Sorry guys, earlier our camera battery ran out, died. Someone didn't charge the camera.
What do you mean? It was overheating. It was overheating. There was just too much good stuff coming through. It just couldn't take all our load.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Back to our topic.
Yes.
Back to our topic.
I got a question.
Oh, you got a question?
Is that all right?
No, you go. You go.
So, would you rather have an epic event but no kick-ons, or would you rather have a shit event but an amazing kick-on?
For those who don't know what a kick-ons is, it's like the after party.
Man, we love a good kick on.
We
do love a good kick-on.
Yeah.
We are the sunrise people.
Okay. Right now, before I think I would pick for kick-ons.
Okay.
Great.
You would rather
Just
do
making sure I'm
kick-ons?
hearing this
Kick-on,
right.
Yeah, all right.
Because now, I think with age, I kind of want to go home after the event a bit more, maybe a bit earlier. But saying that, the minute I'm at the kick on, man, I'm having the best time at kick on.
Man, this guy doesn't even know himself.
He's the one who's leading the kick-on.
So I'm leaving the kick. Oh, back to my house.
Yeah,
guys.
let's go.
Kick on back at my house.
Nah, you'll see at the end of the event, Mike is like, kick-ons.
My house. Fuck. Yeah, I think
That's a hard one.
that's a hard one. It's a really hard
Yeah.
one. I think now I'll probably pick great event. The
Okay.
kick-ons.
Interesting.
At the moment.
I call bullshit.
I call bullshit.
Until he gets the kick on. Hey, are we talking
We're
drinking?
talking.
For those who know Mikey, am I right?
Am I right? I'm the opposite. I feel like a shit event can be made up by great kick-ons.
Of course,
You get me?
always.
Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of events were like,
Yeah.
the kick-on was way better.
It's way better.
It's way
But I
better.
reckon if you have a great event and you end on a really like shit kick-ons,
Yeah.
you kind of have a little like foul taste in the mouth at the end.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I finished. You know, like,
Yeah.
It's not about how you start.
yeah,
It's,
it's
how, you finish.
Yeah.
Like I want to climax properly.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
get me? Yeah.
That's
So
right.
yeah, if I
Walk
would
out
do
of
that.
that night being memorable.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
like, man, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That night, like, what the sun's up.
Oh, sorry, you walk out in the morning.
Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah,
Same,
yeah.
same.
Yeah, no, I'm the opposite.
I think also being at kick-ons usually it's with people that you know and you just know you got
Yeah,
a good time.
it's true.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like you can go to an event and yes, it might be really good, but you might have certain encounters
Pet peeves
or
or-
pet peeves.
Yeah.
You know, might be certain red flags and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Or your rave bays, like, taking you outside of the toilet every minute,
Yeah.
Yeah, which one would you?
What about
would
you?
Jono?
Oh yeah, I have to answer that question. Yeah, same as Dennis, I think. I'll
Shit event.
take on a shit event and just have a great kick on.
Yeah.
Because I like my people.
I think some people attend the event just to go to kick-ons. I never understand people who don't go to the event but will come to kick-ons. I'm like, but we just,
Yeah.
it's a stamina thing.
Maybe they just know where the real shit is.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe.
They're actually smart.
They're
about
smarter
this.
about it.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. Which one would you rather have experience with? Like two of these scenarios already.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have someone in your face all the time, like speaking to you, like
while the
spit-
music's booming?
Yeah, and like spit is like coming out or blocking. You're having a good time. They're like in front of your face, like, hey,
what's your name?
Or when they're like, when they're like looking right into your
their
soul, like,
soul,
yo,
like-
this is a lot.
yeah, or always constantly coming and just like touching you,
Like grabbing
you,
arm,
and like,
shoulder.
yeah, oh, yeah, like
Like, yeah,
just doing this.
like, fuck
Yeah, like, yeah. I'm like, which one would you rather?
I will take the talker because I can just pretend I'm listening.
Yeah.
I can just like, yeah, like, right, yeah. But
Yeah.
the grabber, I can't do anything. I'm like,
Wait, so is a talker, they don't touch you though?
No,
they're just like
they're
your
always
ear.
in your face. They're in your
okay.
ear. Yeah.
I think, yeah, I agree. Because I can still move around.
Yeah.
Whereas if someone's like holding me, if I can't flow to my rhythm,
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Get off.
Get off me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm probably the same.
Yeah.
But it just gets annoying sometimes. Like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then in front of your face, like, right, just speaking in your face.
Like,
Fuck.
And that guy's like, let me cook. Yeah.
I have a pet peeve. So, I don't think this actually happens in America. I think this is only an Australian rave thing, right?
Yeah.
So we have your constant,
Yeah.
or fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So we've got those chanters, what we like, or like really bad fan clackers.
Yeah.
Some people,
what?
we fan clack on beat,
okay.
and we do it for like 3-4. But there's people who are doing every beat.
So
Right?
you're about to offend me, but
I do it with you.
we don't do it
We don't do it too
much,
bad. Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
But then there are, and once again, this is another Australian thing. There are people who like hack or muzz, but like they're visually like right there, but it's just all offbeat, like all offbeat, and I'm just like, I don't know which one annoys me more.
I think you know the answer to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all about the musicality.
Yeah.
And if I see
Off
offbeat,
rhythm.
if you're just not on the rhythm,
Yeah.
like, are you even listening to the music? And so that itself would annoy the shit out of me.
It's a principle.
yeah. And I am a bit of a fan clacker, so
yeah, you can't really go
yeah,
against it.
so I'm all for fan clacking.
Okay,
To
yeah.
an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can't stand being offbeat. Like,
Offbeat
I'm all
dancing.
about.
Yeah, I'm the chee-hoo kind of guy. So you hear me chee-hoo the whole time. Not the whole time, but yeah, I'll do it, at certain moments that
yeah.
it needs to be. But yeah, I lost my voice in Philippines for too many chee-hoos.
Man, Mike was at it all night.
Yeah, for 2 nights straight.
All night.
2 nights straight because we were playing so hard. I'm just like, I'm fucking just ripping it. And then I think on the third night, man, I lost my voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, guys, I'm the MC for the wedding. So I had like 2-3 days just trying to recover my voice
Yeah.
before the wedding. I was like, oh,
Surprisingly, you were fine by
yeah,
the
by the wedding, I was a bit okay, and I was
what-
able to
Just honey and tea. Honey and tea.
But I think I remember when we were like partying, like next couple of days before the wedding, I was just like, chee-hoo, chee-hoo. Like I just did a little chee-hoos,
He
but
couldn't hold himself
I
back.
couldn't hold it. I was like, oh,
Did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can't go 120% chi hoops anymore.
So remember, Mikey, minus day one is never a thing for you.
Oh yeah, minus day one.
For those who don't know, I wasn't there at EDC, but I had heard these legendary stories that the group had gone the night before and did a pre-party before EDC.
Two nights before, yeah.
2 nights before.
Yeah,
and they went a little bit too hard. So when they got to the actual main event, they were dead.
Yeah, I was
Hungover as
so
the next
hungover,
day.
just tired because you can't so
Sleep-driven,
hard.
yeah.
Yes, sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's another question because every time we always go to like Sydney, Melbourne to like raves, everyone always goes hard on the Friday and the main event's on Saturday.
yes.
I know. I still remember when my first
man.
time doing those raves, and you just like go so hard on Friday, and then by Saturday you're just like hungover, tired. I'm like, now when everyone's like,
I don't even go to rave.
now when everyone's like, oh, let's go clubbing on a Friday, I'm like, fuck that, man. Like, guys,
Yeah.
the rave is the next day. Like, I'm
Preserve
good.
your energy.
Yeah, preserve your energy. Like the rookie mistake is going hard.
I think that's a young man's thing.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah, the
Young-
30s
young-
will fly in, fly out.
Yeah. To be honest,
We'll fly in the morning.
yeah, I'll fly in the morning. I just want to go to the event and then I'll fly out. Yeah, I'm going to go home. Like, I actually.
I fly in the afternoon before the event. I go straight to the
You head to the event from the plane.
Yeah, because now we're just like, I just want to go to the event and go home. Like, I don't need to stick around Sydney. I didn't need to walk around Sydney or Melbourne. Like, bro, we've been there so many fucking times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to.
I just want one healing meal the day after before I come up, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I want to ask you guys,
Yeah.
since we're sort of on this controversial topic, but like vibe killers and red flags of a rave or a day.
So many.
Let's just touch on that. You know.
I think one of them that really kind of gets me is it's good to have photos. Get your photos done and whatnot. But there will be groups that are in front of you that are just constantly flashing all the lights up, which ruins my visuals on the front. Because the flashes or the other, I can't see the stage, all these flashes. So constant photo taking for clout for me is a big no-no. Like take one with your group, take one with a friend that you haven't seen in a while, but I don't want every interaction you have to be a photo or like 70 other photos of you just standing there and then you getting annoyed that no one's clearing space. That is a no-no.
Yeah, to be honest, I barely have any photos or raves.
Yeah.
Sometimes just like quick snap of like I'm there. That's pretty much it.
That's
Man.
it. On the walk-in.
Yeah, man, live in the moment, man.
Yeah, live in the moment.
Live in the moment, man. Yeah, that's it. Walk in, snap, you're there. Even like EDC, like barely any photos. It's just our group photos. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Get it done beforehand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Get it done before everyone's like, messed up and all that. The other one is, for me, the Great Asian Migration. Now that you guys know that's the thing.
Yeah.
When there's just constant lines of 10, 20 people trying to get through. Be respectful, guys. Like, go in groups of 5 and maybe go around.
It's hard because I think I've thought about this as well. It's like we're in a big group,
We're in a big
so
group.
we get ran through a lot.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to go somewhere, one way or the other.
But sometimes they just charge
It is,
through.
I think there's got to be a bit more common courtesy around it. Like for me, when I go through people, I'm like, hey, excuse me.
You'll actually-
Hey, can I just get through?
Instead of...
And half of them are pretty cooked, so it's a bit hard to say. But some of them just charge through, and you're like, bro, like, and some of them you can see. I think we're the protectors. of
we're
the
the
group.
protectors.
We have to like do
Barricade.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
Especially when someone like saying like Joyce is on it, I'm like
like little people like Mission
yeah,
Joyce.
like, you're kind of like holding them back just because like getting charged.
They will get dragged along the group.
Yeah.
It's like no, wrong group. It gets annoying, but I do feel like sometimes maybe we're
the big group.
we're the big group. We do the same thing
Yeah.
too, so that's a bit hard. But what about like all the Asians just dressed in black? Oh my god.
Give us some variety.
Yeah, like everyone fucking dresses exactly the same as
that's an
all
Australian
black.
I was gonna say, is that a vibe killer though?
Yeah, no, not vibe killer.
But what he's saying
like,
is like he wants to see some like
Yeah.
colors and
that's why I'm always in the fucking lifeguard
He
area.
just wants to see more skin.
show me more skin.
Yeah, not vibe killer, but it's just like to me, it was like, man, everyone's just all dressed in black. It was the exact same, man. Boring, like.
Kind of guilty of that.
I mean, we do it too.
Yeah.
Not me.
We've been pretty good.
But we've been
actually
pretty good these
tend
days.
to like,
Yeah. It's an Australian rave scene thing.
Yeah.
The black, all black fitness attire.
Yeah, because when you go to international, everyone's just like all dressed up, like pretty cool.
So many different colours.
Yeah, so many different colors, so cool. Or like in different
Themes.
themes. I really like that. It's cool.
What about you, good sir?
I think we've already mentioned it. Pretty much charging you through. Like I think that was one of my things. Is when you're in the moment, you're trying to enjoy yourself, but then you're also trying to protect the group. And when people just charge through, or like they know for a fact you're doing this, and they still come through like your arm.
Oh man.
Oh my god! Like, man, it's so triggering.
It's just like fucking like.
I
Do
don't
you
mind
not
if you
see
walk
what we're
through,
doing?
But like, you know, I'm doing this. Like, walk through. You know, or like be respectful, kind of.
Or don't stop.
Oh, when people walk and then they stand right in front.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
my god!
Keep going.
Keep going.
Why are you standing here? Keep
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Actually, I had this really funny moment in the knockout. You guys didn't come. We had a single young friend in the group, and we kind of wanted her to meet someone on the day, right? And this group of 3 or 4 Asian boys were walking through, and I think it caught the eye of one of the girls. It was so funny. The guy was walking through, sees the girl, and they kind of connect, but he's getting like dragged by his hand by his friends to keep going.
No.
But his mind's like, do I? And you can see his veins popping like, wait, give me a second, I gotta make a decision.
You know that scene where Spider-Man is
Spider-Man,
like, holding the train, like,
He's just like, do I? Or do I leave my friends? Do I stay? And then I was just like, in my eyes, I'm like, stay. And then you just see him go,
no.
sorry, it gets dragged, and I was like, come back!
No,
I
that's
was
so
like, it was like,
funny.
you could see the internal conflict in his eyes.
That's so funny.
But shit, I don't want to be a dog, bro. That was actually a really funny interaction I've seen.
That is so
That's
good.
hilarious.
That was hilarious, man.
What about red flags and rave days? I want to say a story right now.
You got a story?
I thought it was really funny. For those who don't know, I'm like the fan guy in the group.
Yes.
So I'm always, making sure, my friends are being cool, including myself because I'm a slutty motherfucker. But I think one time we went to an event and, my friends were like, oh, we can buy a fan here. Man, we got there, every fan was sold out and I was so mad. And so we got detour a little bit, but I tried to buy a fan off some random girl. I got to that point and everyone stopped me because they were like going to charge me $50. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Now, there was 40 degrees that day.
You're like, where's Dennis? He would validate this fine.
They all stopped me, so I didn't get one. And I was so mad because in the end, everyone was really hot. And
Yeah, it was like 40 degrees, yeah.
you couldn't really enjoy it. But anyways, I see, a group next to us.
Yeah.
And there was 2 girls. One of them has a fan. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna somehow get my way in and ask them to if I can fan them.
Yeah.
Out of niceness. And so I fan them so I can use it for myself, use it for my friends a little bit. Anyways, as I'm fanning them, I'm just standing next to them fanning them, and there's 2 girls. One on the other side was just munted, like
God,
straight up munted.
straight up minded. Yeah.
And I was fanning them, being nice, and I asked the one in between. I was like, hey, is your friend okay? Like, does she need anything? Straight up, just turns to me and be like, "You got a boyfriend?" The audacity!
You're like the audacity.
Oh, bitch, take your fan. I don't want one anymore.
Oh,
Dude,
my God.
I was like, I
Very.
didn't even want to know. She was like 12 years old, man. Like,
She probably was.
I just wanted a fan.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I thought that was a big red flag. Just like, hey, we're just here to have fun, and I guess I'm just trying to show a bit of care.
Yeah, so that's the big thing about people don't know about clubbing and raving. It's
That's
so
the difference,
different.
yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When people go to club, man, majority of guys just want to mac on chicks.
Yeah.
And that's why I hate clubbing. It's
Yeah.
it's
They're
so
just hitting
shit.
on 'em.
Just hitting on girls. But man, when you go to raving, man, to be honest, I'm 80% of us are
Yeah.
there for the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone's there for a good time. Yeah, everyone's in their group having a good time. Like, a lot of guys probably not walking around trying to make. I'm sure some guys probably is. You know what I mean? But everyone's seems so respectful.
Yeah.
At a rave
I think
sometimes.
They're all out to look out for each other.
Yeah, everyone's looking out for each other, man. I think that's another thing, great experience that I had at the knockout. The first one was where there's a group, and they were already in their 30s, and they were just looking after our group.
Oh,
they're like, "You need some water?" I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man. That was so nice." Like, "Yeah, all good, man. I just want to make sure you guys are all safe." I don't think they're fanning us, but always making us water, giving us a massage,
They're helping you out.
helping us. I'm like, wow, that was such a great experience because everyone just looks after everyone, and that's what I love about the rave scene. If someone needs something, someone will come over and help. Yeah, strangers. Oh, I need some water. Oh yeah, bro, have some water.
Yeah.
Oh, need some gum? Yeah, I got gum. Like, everyone's just always helping each other out.
I think that's the
Yeah.
difference between the new gen that comes in. They come in clicky
Yeah.
and they're very
Yeah.
on guard. They think
Yeah.
you're gonna be hit on or
They're with the
fucking-
motive. And
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like.
We're just trying to help you guys out.
Yeah,
You're
like,
munted.
yeah, you okay? Yeah, you need something.
Dude,
Yeah,
she
no
did
worries.
not look okay. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, if the new gen's coming like that, man, bro, fuck, get yourself checked, man.
Yeah.
Like everyone's there
Wrong
to
scene.
yeah, that's what I
Wrong
love about raving. Everyone's just there for to have a good time with
Yeah,
their group.
yeah. You put
And-
your past behind, your traumas down.
Yeah.
You're there to just have fun.
Yeah, get over yourself, man. Like,
Yeah,
to be honest, like,
And if there's new people coming in to like say hi to your group and whatnot, like that's how you make friends. Like you guys,
Yeah.
you know, I've had interstate rave fams, like where like I became friends with them. So I'm like, oh, whenever I come to Melbourne, we'll hang out with you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We don't go with any other motives.
yeah, that's right. So yeah, like trust me, once you go to international, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like everyone's so much friendlier.
Yeah.
EDC, everyone's coming up to chat to us. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
right.
ridiculous. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Got a funny story just on top of like looking out for people. This I think we went to Transmission 2 years ago.
Yep.
And you know we're all in our little group, and all of a sudden like people start moving away, and my friend. She comes over and she's like, she says something to me, but it was really loud music, so I couldn't really hear. But you see a guy over there, and he's just like chucking, like he's just
Like
vomiting,
going full, yeah.
he's just hurling like his guts out, and like I don't know what exactly she said. I was like, oh, I'll go over and help.
Yep.
And so I went over there. I couldn't really do much. I was just like patting his back.
Yeah.
I thought my
Well,
friend,
what can you do? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I thought my friend was like, hey, go help him out. You know. Anyways, I do that. Couldn't really do much, and the friend was there. I'm like, yeah, he's good. Anyways, I come back, and my friend goes to me, Jono, what were you doing? I told you not to go there. But innocent me, I was like, oh yeah, I'll help a guy out, you know, like. But that's the culture that we like.
That we like to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, if
So,
we can help someone
needs
up, we
yeah.
will.
But little did I know, I was like, everyone's moving away. I'm like, yeah, I'll go there.
I'm coming, Coca.
I'm here to help, brother.
Oh my god. Okay, what about like recovery?
Ooh.
Yeah, because when you talk about
Post-rave
post-
depression is a
it's
actual
a thing.
disease.
Yeah, it's a thing, man.
It's a thing.
It's hard, like especially these days with just drinking or anything. Like it takes me so long to recover, like 4 days minimum. Yeah, but after rave, bro, man, you're hitting like 30,000 steps,
Dehydrated.
yeah,
Hungry.
Living off one chicken nugget, like,
Oh
that's
man,
life.
EDC because it's 3 days. You're eating one meal and you're raving
Shred fest.
10 hours.
Shred fest.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Last year, I actually came back from Miami, accelerated in my shred for my car.
Yeah,
moving so
yeah, because you're eating just
You're
yeah,
ready for comp right after.
Already, I was like, take me now.
yeah, because you're eating like one meal and
Yeah.
you're like out the whole time. Like it's crazy.
It's like a marathon for 3 days.
yeah, for 3 days. Yeah, it's definitely the recovery is the worst.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like recovery?
I think taking like magnesium,
Yeah.
vitamins,
Yep.
all the stuff that
Stocking up.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Put yourself back into good well-being and like get back into routine if you can. I would suggest less isolation. Like try to be out with
Yeah.
people and friends.
Don't cut yourself off from people.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Like definitely just drink plenty of water. That's why I always
Hydrate.
like hydrate all the
Hydrate
time.
before you go, hydrate before you go,
Yeah.
and hydrate when you come
Man,
back.
I do that just on the norm if we out drinking with
after
the boys or
drinking,
partying or going out. I'm always like, yep, hydrate before I go, and hydrate again, like all the time now. Yeah, it's
Just try to move. Like, get proper food in and actually try to go and move a bit instead
Yeah.
of rotting away in bed.
Yeah.
That's home remedies, but I believe there is external help you can get as
external
well.
help. Yeah, so a lot of people like we love to do. I love to go is get IV drips.
IV drips.
IV drips, yeah. IV drip, man, that saves wonders. But yeah, we'll do a shout out to in Melbourne, our friends at TT Aesthetics as well. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, in Melbourne, there's a clinic called TT Aesthetics. They do they do lip fillers and whatnot.
Cosmetic work as
Cosmetic
well.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. But the thing is, they do IV drip. IV
Yep,
drips.
rejuvenation, yeah.
Rejuvenation. So yeah, definitely.
Down in Melbourne, who's had a big night.
The fastest way to get nutrients and hydration back into your body is through
Tell them that. Tell them that.
right in that vein.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, definitely hit him up in Melbourne after rave or before rave, and
Or after any big night.
anything
Yeah.
big night. Yeah, just go there, book your time. And if you're a fan, just let them know that you're a fan of Rice Unwashed.
Yep.
Yes,
Let
use
them
our
know.
code.
Yeah, use our code. Yeah, Rice Unwashed. Maybe get 10% off.
Did we talk to Johnny about this?
But yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks for guys for that. So, yeah, it's
But
cool.
yeah, we'll be back with another episode after EDC to tell you what
we'll
we
update
went
you on
through.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if any questions you guys want us to ask at EDC, because we are going to do like an interview kind of question as well at EDCs and just ask some really
Give us some controversial.
Yeah,
ones.
controversial,
Give us some, like, real hard
scandalous.
hitters.
yeah we'll
Make war. Make war. Chaos.
yeah chaos
Stir some shit.
Yeah, we want some shit
want
stirring
some shit.
questions.
But yeah,
off today.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. So yeah,
for watching.
thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We see you guys next episode. Rice on Wall.